Oh, welcome back to Classic Car Cave. I thought I'd give you a quick look of how it looks in here. The two thumb screws are not in here yet, so this is why this is not sitting right. You can see there's a thumb screw we've got there, a chrome one and one on the top here. You can see how it's going to look. So this is going to be the driving position. Obviously the indicator column's not on yet, and I have to find a place to put this system here. There's the indicator stalk there, so I've got to get that on, and also this system here. I'll pull it out. I should have pulled it out first maybe, but there you go. This one here. Excuse me. Where is it? It's caught. Caught somehow. There we go. You can just see it through there. So this is easy power. You can see it, and that will obviously sit under the dashboard somewhere. And this is the rheostat to adjust it up or down. I think possibly what I'll do, if I take that off, just give me a second and I'll take this out. Drop this down a bit out of the way. I think this would look quite nice. In fact, I'll turn it off and I'll show you where I'm going to try and put it. Sorry about that, I had to move it around. So like I said, there it is, look, easy power. So, and as I said, there's the switch there, so you can have it in a bit off. Now, what we could do is have it maybe under there in the corner, which would look quite nice, I think. Or even, maybe, let me take this off here, so or possibly even, I'll have to do something with those wires though, but maybe, it's not a lot of room up there. I might be able to find a position somewhere. Yeah, I think that corner's going to be the place to go, but I can see obviously there's plenty of places where I can bolt it. But yeah, so I think it's going to be real nice. Obviously this windscreen's not in yet, so this is not in alignment. It won't be in alignment until the windscreen's in properly and this beading is up against it. That's just been popped in there. And the only thing that's holding this on at the moment is the two screws on these two dash rolls. The ones underneath here are not attached, it's just shoved into the corner, so I can still move it. So that's all got to be moved forward. But I think you'll agree it's a really nice driving position. And the top of the windscreen there. Yeah, really looking forward to it. So what I'll do is I'll show you the boot now that we've finished it up, or almost finished it up. And that's how it will look from behind. And the gears on this is absolutely lovely. This 5-speed, it's a T5 Trimac box, and the gears are just super. First, second, third, fourth, fifth gear, and reverse. Snap off handbrake. Yeah, really, really nice. Beautiful position to sit in. And I can adjust the steering wheel here as well, in and out. Can't go up and down obviously, but you can go in and out. So I think it's going to be a very comfortable and nice place to live while we're driving. As you can see, there's still quite a lot to go on this. I'm waiting for some stuff to come from SNG Barrett in Holland, because I get from Holland now, because I have to piss around with the taxes. I'm probably paying them, but indirectly. There's a few things we need to do on these earlier cars. This is one of the very early cars, but on the early cars they didn't have a door check that was in here. I think they must have been leather, I would have guessed, the original ones. I know later on they did have a proper door check like you get in any car, so you can't open it too wide, but I think it was probably leather in this case. And yeah, because it's all been repaired, it's not there, so I'll probably put some straps in there for sure. The other thing, I'm not 100% happy with the tonneau cover at the back. This goes on the back of the car, And you can see there's quite a bit of difference between that colour and that colour. This is made out of the same material for the hood, and obviously this would go in. I can't put it in properly, but I can show you roughly. There's an aluminium bar that goes across the back here, and then this piece is trapped behind it, and just this sticks up here, up against there, and then this piece goes down with a spreader bar across it, and you can see there's quite a big difference between that material and the seats. So I think I'll talk to Jonathan and get him to make me a new one of these, but in either the leather or the vinyl. I think because it'll be down most of the time, the hood, and you get to see it a lot, and I think it'll just look nicer than that. I don't know what you guys think. I mean, obviously I haven't put it in, and the stretch is not in. As I said, normally this goes in, and what happens is it stretches right across from here, right across to the top of the seats, and there's an arm that comes up and it stretches it out, so it's really taut and it looks really nice. And obviously, excuse me, that stays there all the time. And the hood, then what you do is you pull the seats back and the hood goes right into the back here. So that's something else I need to think about. Amir's taken away the dynamo. You can see the dynamo's out, or the dynator in this case. This is a dynamo body with an alternator internal in it, and where there were some things were lost in translation, I guess, when the auto electrician came in, Ahmed, he looked at it and could see it was a dynamo body, and he thought it was a dynamo, and obviously put the regulator up here, but there's a regulator in the back of the alternator, a normal alternator anyway. You don't need the regulator. So there were some problems, some issues with it, which he's going to fix and bring them back probably the end of the week when Amir comes back. The other thing we need is a flasher unit. And what was the third thing? Oh, and he took the side windows away, the windows that go in here, because unfortunately they were very badly scratched. And this is the original chrome that windows sit in. This goes up and down, obviously. I had this all reworked and re-chromed. The window obviously sits in that permanently, and as I said, they were very badly scratched. Now they're over 400 euros for both sets, and Amir knows a guy down in Bosnia that can make them from the proper safety glass, proper auto glass, but he can make them and shape them for me for a fraction of that price. What that fraction is, it's less than half, I think. But even half's a good deal. So there we are. So yeah, these are a really good clean. We've got to get these chrome pieces in here now. They're like a chrome retainer. Looks a little bit like I don't know, like a thing that you'd pull across to put a key into, like a lock cover. They're kind of oval shaped, and they have a slot in them on both of them. And this is where the hood, when you bring the hood up, you lift this piece out before you tighten it to the front. You slide it into here and that one over there, and then when you bring it to the front, it's nice and tight, the canvas. So there we are. So there's a bit of an update on it. As I said, nothing's in permanent yet because I'm waiting for this stuff to come, and hopefully it'll be here Monday or Tuesday. So just a quick one, a quick update for you, and I'll show you this boot now that it's completely finished, and you can see how it looks. So there's all the covers on it, there's the back inside, which I think looks pretty neat. And this is made like this so that the lights, the rear number plate lights or the lights work at night, and you can see in the boot, but it's also there so that you can just put your hands in and change the bulbs, because you'd imagine if that cover was on it, you'd have to take off the cover every time you want to change your bulb. So they've done it that way. That's a standard factory, and as you can see, they're not bad. They look pretty much the right colour, these ones that we put in. So yeah, all in all, pretty happy with it. I think once we got the number plates on, and yeah, and there's the Lamar winds. Sorry about the mess, the dust. But anyway, so on that note, I'll put another video up tomorrow on the Mini. You can see there's no wheels on. I'm still spannering that up. Got a few little jobs to do with it, and I'm going to take it for a test on Monday. Or take it out for a test run to make sure everything's working well before Red Bull Ring. So as usual, stay safe, keep the faith, enjoy your hobby, and have a good weekend. Take care.